How do fish breathe underwater? Hi, I am air. Yes, the air you breathe. Humans can't breathe underwater, you know that. Then explain this. Right now, billions of fish are breathing inside water. Oxygen is a gas, water is a liquid. So how is oxygen inside water? If you think the answer is simple, don't answer yet, because this mystery has nothing to do with fish. It has everything to do with me. You already know I am colorless, I don't smell, you don't see me, you don't think about me, yet you are sitting inside me right now. Let's talk about what you've been ignoring your whole life. Most people think air is empty, but look closer. Right now, there are dust particles, tiny water droplets, pollen grains, skin cells you shed every minute, and even microscopic organisms floating inside me. You don't notice it because I'm transparent. You've seen this experiment before, an empty glass, turned upside down, pushed into water. Water doesn't enter. You already know this. But here's what they didn't tell you. It's not only because I occupy space, I also push back. Right now, tons of air are pressing down on your shoulders. Why don't you feel crushed? Because your body pushes back with equal pressure. This invisible air force is called air pressure. If you removed me suddenly, you would collapse. Quick check, don't say it out loud. How do we know air takes up space, even though it's invisible? Is it because air, A, is light, B, smells, C, pushes back, D, has no color? Because it pushes back. That pressure keeps you alive. It keeps your lungs inflated and the atmosphere stable. And now that you understand balance and pressure, you're ready for the most dangerous truth. I don't float randomly. I wrap the entire world like a big, invisible blanket. This blanket of air is called the atmosphere. You can think of it as Earth's secret shield. Without this shield, the world would get way too hot during the day and way too cold at night. The shield also stops scary rays from the sun and blocks rocks falling from space. The air isn't just for breathing. It is there to keep us safe. It even has different layers that go higher and higher into the sky. The lowest layer is the troposphere. This is where you live. You wake up here, you go to school here. All weather, rain, clouds, wind, summer, winter happens in this layer. Even the top of Mount Everest is still inside this layer. But even with all these layers protecting you, do you know what will happen if oxygen increases? We'll come back to that. Above the troposphere is the stratosphere. This is where the ozone layer lives. Ozone layer is like a giant umbrella for Earth. It blocks harmful rays from the sun. Without it, sunburn would happen in minutes. Aeroplanes fly here because the air is calm, stable, and above the storms. Above that is the Mesosphere. This place is freezing cold, and it has a dangerous job. Without this layer, your house would be hit by dozens of space rocks called meteors every single day. This is where space rocks burn up and become shooting stars. It protects you silently. Above the mesosphere lies the thermosphere. Temperatures here can reach thousands of degrees. This happens because the air is very thin and the tiny parts of air are too far apart to touch you and make you feel warm. This is where the International Space Station orbits. The International Space Station is a giant space lab where people live and work. It's where Earth's air starts to say goodbye. At the very edge of our sky is the exosphere. Here, the air is so thin that the tiny bits of air can travel for hundreds of kilometers without ever bumping into each other. This layer is like the exit door to the empty vacuum of space. See, here is the recipe. If you divide the air into 100 parts, only 21 parts are oxygen. Oxygen is the gas that helps fire burn. If those 21 parts increased to 40 parts, lighting a simple birthday candle would be like starting a giant rocket engine. Using a toaster or even a tiny spark from a light switch would turn your whole kitchen into a huge, dangerous fire. The other 78 parts are nitrogen. Nitrogen acts like a firefighter. Its only job is to stop things from catching fire too easily so the earth does not burn up. This perfect balance is the only thing keeping us safe. Now, back to the fish. How do they breathe? Air mixes into water just like sugar mixes into milk. When you boil water and see tiny bubbles, that is the air leaving the water. Fish have gills on the sides of their heads. These gills work like tiny filters to pull the oxygen out of the water. Humans do not have gills, which is why we can't breathe underwater. We are both breathing the same oxygen. We just use different tools to get it. But wait, millions of humans, billions of animals, we are all inhaling oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide. Why haven't we used it all up? Because of a beautiful trade deal. Plants think carbon dioxide is delicious. Through photosynthesis, they take our trash gas and turn it back into pure oxygen. You are breathing plant waste right now, and they're breathing yours. It's the ultimate recycling program. Before you go, let's see if you were listening. Drop your answers in the comments. Which layer protects you from meteors? What is the gas that makes up 21% of air? Which gas makes up 78% of air and prevents global fires? I'm everywhere. I'm the wind in the sails and the lift under a bird's wing. You can't see me, but now you finally understand me. Do you want to know how plants help us breathe? Check out this video. See you next time.
Scan the QR code to download our app, practice maths, science, English, and more. Like the video and subscribe our channel for more fun videos.